At this point, I am absolutely convinced that young liberals in this country are programmed. They are completely brainwashed. They say things, and they don't know why they say the things that they say. They think different things, and they don't know why they think the things that they think. Other than, hey, my professor told me to say this and think this way, so I'm going to do it. Hey, this late-night talk show host, told me to think this way, so I'm going to do it. They are incapable of substantiating their beliefs. And as I've said many, many times before on radio, I think that this is going to be incredibly destructive to our country in the decades to come. I really do, unless we do something about it. But let me give you a perfect example of this, folks. Students and faculty members now at Yale Law School. Why is it always the most prestigious schools and universities across the country that have the dumbest liberal students? Can I ask that question? Is that politically incorrect? Students and faculty members at Yale Law School, this is according to the Daily Caller, wrote and signed an open letter to the dean on Tuesday, criticizing Brett Kavanaugh's nomination to the Supreme Court and saying that people will die if he is confirmed. People will die if he is confirmed. Yeah, let's all believe that one. The authors and signers of the letter asked Yale Law School Dean Heather Gerken to, quote, use your authority and platform to expose the stakes of this moment and the threat that Judge Kavanaugh poses. You see, folks, here's the thing about leftists, and this is true for liberals, both young and old, students and faculty members, regardless. Every single decision that President Trump makes, whether it's nominating someone to the Supreme Court, certain policy matters, etc. Every single decision that the guy makes, it's a matter of life or death. It's, oh my God, we gotta fight this or else the entire country is going to implode. Godzilla's gonna come out of the water. Meteors are gonna rain from the sky. It's going to be apocalyptic. This is the argument every single time. And I think that they're shooting themselves in the foot. Because if you argue that every single time, that, oh my God, this decision is very, very serious. We have to fight back against this tyranny, they say. This is a matter of life or death. If that's your argument every single time, then eventually people are going to start, scratching their heads and kind of, you're going to discredit yourself. You're going to discredit yourself. If that's your argument every single time. Let me keep reading. This is from the letter. People will die if he is confirmed, the letter reads, adding that, again, Kavanaugh is a, quote, threat to our democracy. Yeah, Barack Obama, he wasn't a threat to our democracy. Hillary Clinton, not a threat to our democracy. But Brett Kavanaugh, oh, he's a threat to our democracy. People will die if he's confirmed. Let's see here. The crux of the letter is a disavowal for the potential overturning of Roe v. Wade. Well, of course, which legalized abortion nationwide in 1973. Now, there's, it's not set in stone that Roe v. Wade will be overturned, even if Brett Kavanaugh is confirmed to the Supreme Court. It's not set in stone. It's not definitely going to happen. We don't know how he will rule, how the others on the Supreme Court will rule. So they're kind of looking into the future and saying what they think is going to happen, and then being outraged about what they think might happen. It's ridiculous. It really is. A little bit more. Kavanaugh, a Yale Law School alumni, is a staunch opponent to abortion, and opponents have expressed concern that his presence on the Supreme Court could make overturning Roe v. Wade possible. The authors of the letter allege that as a judge, Kavanaugh denied a, quote, detained immigrant minor her constitutional right to abortion. Well, see, there you go, folks. These are students from Yale Law School, and they believe that people have a constitutional right to get an abortion. This is the problem with young people today. They have no idea what they're saying. None. They just say things. Anything goes. And if you dare challenge them, then you're a homophobe, you're a bigot, you're sexist, you're all the rest. This is the problem. They are programmed to think this way. They are brainwashed. Their heads are empty. They are repeating what they hear from their professors. They are repeating what they hear on late-night talk shows. They are repeating what they hear from the mainstream media, from different Hollywood movies. They're parrots, for God's sakes. They go out there and they repeat this garbage. Well, people will die. Oh boy, that's a good argument. People will die. Meanwhile, they don't care about the babies that are dying. Over 60 million since Roe v. Wade. 60 million unborn babies dead. Do they care about those deaths? No, of course not. But we can't let Brett Kavanaugh in there because then people will die. It'll be the apocalypse. Yeah, right. Hi everyone, thanks for checking out my video. If you want to show your support, click on the thumbs up icon below this video. Leave a comment, tell me what you thought, and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of my latest content. Thanks again, and God bless.